What's up, guys? This is Network, and we're back with another video. And today we're talking about how to get designer clothes with a CPN. So we're going to get straight into it. This video is educational purposes only. And message us on Telegram at the network orders. The link will be in the description below. The group has started over into a private group. We are no longer doing the public groups anymore, guys. Telegram has a big bug in it where basically people can pay to get channels taken down, and they also are doing a lot of purging of the public groups. So we are now doing private groups just to make sure that the group won't be taken down again. And obviously, starting over is going to make the fact that it's going to be some people that aren't in the group anymore that were previously in the group. So if you're watching this video and you can't find the group anymore, then go ahead and click the link below. Message me for the link to the group, and then we'll add you back to the group again. So setting up a profile properly. So when you are going through this process and trying to get something designer or something more expensive on your CPN, then you're going to have to usually go through a buffer site or somewhat of a third party site that will basically get approvals for you and then basically work with the merchant directly to basically give you access to that funding. So when seeking approval like that for CPN to purchase designer clothing, it's essential to have a substantial amount of credit so available to afford these items. Achieving this requires more than just a basic setup of merging your file's information, public records, and creating a credit monitoring account. So you need to put in extra effort into your CPN file. So key steps to include. So establishing a phone number and verifying it under your CPN's details, enhancing your public records by registering with List Yourself and other public record reporting websites. And this is going to just be doing something beyond the basics. So you're being added to these sites, and you're going to be manually added into the data collection agencies, which a lot of these credit reporting websites or credit pooling sites are going to pull from. So if you need guidance on this process, feel free to message me through the link in the description, and I'll be happy to provide you with a detailed guide on the public records. And also, we're going to have a whole guide on how to get approved for these designer clothes through CPNs if you need like more detailed information. But a lot of you can take a lot of this information straight up just from the data points that I'm giving you now, and you can be able to create your file to be able to get approved. So the biggest thing right here is going to be the public records and the phone number. So you need to make sure that you have an accurate phone number. So how to establish a phone number for CPN. So to ensure your CPN has a valid and verifiable phone number, it's advisable to purchase a SIM kit from retailers like Target or Walmart, provided by carriers such as AT&T or Verizon. These kits will allow you to set up a device with a new phone number and create an account with these providers. While you can opt for a prepaid account, it's vital to establish it using the information linked to your CPN. So this ensures that you have a verifiable phone number in public records, which is essential when applying for credit approvals with a company. So a lot of these companies, cell phone companies, they report to the data collection agencies their information when they have a new customer, and that's how a lot of these credit pre-approvals approve you. So this may seem like a minor step that can be easily overlooked. It can be the key difference, though, between receiving pre-approvals or submitting your information online only to find that the verification fails. Because a lot of the time when you're using a CPN with a lot of these websites, the verification fails because you're using a phone number that's like a text-free number or a text now number or something that just doesn't work in today's climate in regards to verification. They have become a lot more advanced in regards to verification, and actual phone numbers are a big part of that. So when you do go get one of these SIM kits from like a Walmart or a Target, you want to make sure that you actually put the CPN's information into the account when you set up the personal account for the prepaid account. So you don't want to go just get a prepaid number and then don't put your CPN's information on that account. If you don't do that, then if you do that, then you're not going to be verified. It's going to just be like not doing the process. And you don't want to waste all this time building the credit up on the file and then not having something as simple as your information put on your phone number and then not getting approval. There's just no point in going through all of that. So make sure you have an email set up. This is pretty simple, guys. A lot of people know this, but some people just think they can skip over this, or they just put some type of weird email together or some type of email from some type of automatic generating email site or whatever. You don't want to do any of that. You want to make an actual email for your CPN, and you want to do that at the beginning of the process of making your CPN so you know that it all matches up. So it's always good to match up the name and date of birth. Well, not date of birth, but maybe like the end of your date of birth, like 96 or 99. Put something like that at the end, and also put your name into the email. It just looks better and it lines up better with the data collection. And then you want to use a provider like Google or Yahoo. It's essential to use this email during the merging process while creating the file, as well as your credit monitoring sites. So it's always good to have the same email that's on your Credit Karma in your credit application. So this will establish your email in the public record and serve as a key identifier for many websites to verify that your information aligns with their records about you. So then documentation. So when applying for this website, it's crucial to have the right documentation prepared for a seamless application experience. So be sure to have at least a scanned copy or a photo of your ID, along with a utility bill for verification purposes. And there are specific websites available to help you easily obtain the necessary documents. Like they will literally just create the documents for you. And if you reach out to me directly on Telegram, I can share the group link to assist you in gathering this information. Once again, it's a whole method to create this stuff, to do this stuff. So if you message me directly, I'll send you the group link and you'll be able to see exactly what we offer and basically links to methods like this. So remember, my Telegram handle can be found in the description. Always check the description for links to my channels, as there are more impersonators popping up, guys. So we've been in operation for several years, and many have tried to imitate our pages. It's a lot more than you think. I usually don't mention them, but since we're starting over, I have to make sure that people know that some people that have been imitating us are ramping up because they're getting our pages taken down, and now we're going private. So now that can make some more people confused. So luckily we have the YouTube here, and we can make sure that we facilitate all the links and stuff from here. So make sure that you message me directly in that link. So while there may not always be a requirement to provide identification, it's wise to be prepared to submit documentation if needed. So that's why I put this here. You don't always need to submit documentation. If everything goes smooth, you might not have to submit it at all, and that's going to be great. So feel free to message us for resources on how to quickly create your own documents for situations like this. So the application. So the application is going to be with Affirm. So you want to get started, you want to head over to affirm.com and ensure your device has a clean IP address. If you've previously applied for Affirm on your current device, consider switching to another device and clearing your cookies. Because guys, Affirm is not sweet. They're not easy to apply for, especially if you already applied for them before. So for those with a bit more technical knowledge, using a proxy server can provide you with a fresh IP address that matches your CPN location. If you need assistance, feel free to reach out to me directly via the Telegram link below. When using the application, it's essential that all credit information aligns accurately with your Credit Karma details. So be sure you have access to the phone number associated with your CPN that you would have created with your SIM kit, as this will be crucial for the verification process, since many companies pull data from cell phone company data centers. So always enter your most recent address. Using an outdated one can hinder the retrieval of public records and the matching of the credit information, and then that could potentially lead to a review or a denial of your application. So to prevent these issues, provide the most current information. If you want to add a new address to your file, consider applying for the Target Red Card using your preferred address. This will help integrate the new address into your CPN file, making it recognizable in public records for future applications. So remember to wait at least 24 to 48 hours completing the process before proceeding with your Affirm application or whatever application that you would be doing at that time. So then finish your application. So after you enter all your information into the application, you should receive results regarding whether you can open an account or not. If additional information is requested, utilize the resources we provide through the link below to gather the necessary documents. Like I was talking about, it's websites that help you create these documents so you can have a scan ID or utility, etc., whatever you need, educational purposes only. So ensure you have the most up-to-date information on your credit profile and confirm that you haven't previously used that email with Affirm. So you want to make sure that email is fresh, phone number is fresh, and obviously information like credit wise. The rest of the process is largely straightforward and you should be set to proceed. Keep in mind that while this approach may not work for all CPNs, it's crucial to have a credit score with TransUnion and Experian, as these are the agencies Affirm will reference. So they're going to pull credit from TransUnion and Experian. So additionally, having primary trade lines on these credit bureaus will enhance your chances of approval greatly. So like if you have TransUnion and Experian, if you have scores on both of those, that's good. But if you have TransUnion and Experian primary credit files, primary credit trade lines, that is going to enhance your approval odds greatly, guys. And this is when you'll be reaching the point of seeing your spending balance, and then you'll be able to get on these websites like Affirm, and you'll be able to go to places like Saks Fifth and a whole bunch of designer places where you can buy a whole bunch of different clothes like Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, things like this. So Saks Fifth, they usually give you around $5,500 when you get approved with a good profile with at least 1 to 2 primary trade lines on the file with at least 2 years of history on the credit file. So if you need help setting up a credit file to get you those type of results, you can just hit us in the link below. We'll help you get that straightforward and put together. But just hit us in the link in the description. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Click the link below to get added to our private group. Once again, guys, you have to message me, and you get the link to the private group by messaging me. So this video is intended for educational purposes only. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you on the next one.